In our previous episode, we learned how genetics can hack your hunger and your fullness hormone, the leptin. We also learned that this FTO gene can be manipulated by AMK, which can be activated by intermittent fasting and by increasing the intake of foods that really support your AMK pathway. For this episode, we are going to dive a little deeper to see how leptin resistance is even manipulated in our system. We are going to cover many hidden causes and learn how to rectify this phenomenon just by adjusting your lifestyle factors and dietary changes. Leptin resistance is a phenomenon where your body is able to make enough leptin, but it's not able to recognize it. So, why this is even happening? There are many lifestyle factors I would like to point out. But the first and foremost thing that I would like to bring to your notice is a very important ingredient called fructose. Fructose is a natural sugar or sweetener similar to glucose. It is present in some amounts in fruits and natural sweeteners and is a major component in a high fructose corn syrup, sodas, and concentrated juices. While glucose and fructose both are sugars, the way the body processes them is totally different. It might be easier for the body to process glucose, but fructose digestion is going to take a toll out of our system. The fructose in our foods is taken to the liver and processed as uric acid in the first place. This depletes your body of energy currency called ATP. A low energy and high uric acid scenario is going to trigger your appetite even more in your brain, which leads you into falsely believing that you're hungry all the time and causes fat storage. It can affect all parts of your body, including your heart, brain, and kidneys. So, all of this scenario we've been talking about can lead to a scenario called fatty liver. So, if you've been gaining weight and if your fat is depositing more in the liver, it is likely that you're having more fructose in your diet. Even if you're not taking much of alcohol in your system, you can still develop something called as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a breeding ground for leptin resistance. Or a leptin resistance itself can cause a fatty liver. It's a vicious cycle. One end, we learned how fructose can cause uric acid production and thereby leptin resistance. But it's quite interesting to know that a situation as simple as dehydration can also cause uric acid production. And a lifestyle factor as simple as a disturbed sleep can also cause dehydration, leading to increased needs for water. So did you all observe how all lifestyle factors are interconnected in just gaining weight? So here are some ways to control leptin resistance. Limit fructose intake to less than 25 grams per day. Support uric acid excretion and avoid dehydration. To limit fructose, we need to understand the fructose pitfalls. First one I would like to point out is that we assume all sweeteners are healthy. Do you all know one of the natural sweetener, agave, has 80% fructose and 20% glucose in it? Our second pitfall is the assumption that all fruits are healthy, so there is no limit for that. That assumption holds true for low glycemic fruits such as berries, especially the raspberry, as only 3 grams of fructose in one whole cup. But fruits such as grapes, mangoes, persimmon, and jackfruit are really high in fructose. Using these fruits in moderation will help to keep your fructose levels down. Another major pitfall is assuming all dry fruits and trail mix are healthy. Dry fruits such as raisins, figs, and apricots have high content of fructose in them naturally. And on top of that, when berries are added in the dried form, they are also sweetened with high fructose corn syrup. Do you know just one date has 3 grams of fructose in them? So bottom line is it's always a good idea to portion your fruits along with your other meals. And the key is to pair your fruits with the vegetables that helps with the uric acid elimination. For instance, in this plate, I'm pairing the oranges, cherries, and raspberries with arugula and the microgreens to help support the elimination of the uric acid. Adding some foods on a regular basis, like onion for instance, they have plenty of inulin in it, And cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, all kinds of cruciferous vegetables can supply plenty of sulforaphane, and quercetin, which is present in bell peppers and cherries, can all help with uric acid excretion. They not only help to eliminate uric acid, but they can also activate many anti-inflammatory pathways that will help to bring your inflammation down overall and help with your weight loss. Now, to address the sleep and dehydration issues, refer to these two videos, the link given in the description box below. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe the channel, and stay tuned for more intermittent fasting guidelines that will be posted soon. Let food be your medicine and medicine be your food. Stay tuned and stay healthy.